Dyan, Bhoot and sleep paralysis. Sagar's horrifying tale. Sagar had always been a logical man. A software engineer with a modern mindset, he dismissed ghosts, spirits, and superstitions as mere folklore. But when he moved into a small rented apartment in the old part of Mumbai, his beliefs were about to be shattered. The landlord, a frail old man, seemed too eager to find a tenant. He hesitated before handing over the keys. "Are you sure you want to stay here alone?" he asked, his voice barely above a whisper. Sagar chuckled. "Why, do you think ghosts roam these halls?" The old man did not laugh. The first few nights. The apartment was dimly lit, the walls stained with age. The first few nights were normal, except for one thing, a strange knocking sound at 3:14 a.m. every night. At first, he thought it was a neighbor. But when he asked the people next door, their expressions turned dark. "You heard it?" the woman in the adjacent flat asked, eyes wide with fear. Sagar nodded. "Yeah, what is it?" She shook her head and whispered, "Ignore it. Never, ever answer." Something in her voice sent a chill down his spine. The first encounter. That night, Sagar stayed up. He kept the lights on, his laptop open. At exactly 3:14 a.m., the knocking returned. Knock, knock, knock. This time, he noticed something different. The sound wasn't coming from the door. It was coming from inside the room. His body turned cold. His breath quickened. He glanced toward the farthest corner of his bedroom, and that's when he saw her. A dark, twisted figure, crouched like an animal. Her long, tangled hair hung over her face, her breathing shallow but ragged. Sagar wanted to move, wanted to scream, but he couldn't. His body was frozen, his chest heavy as if something was pressing down on him. His sleep paralysis had returned, but this time it felt different. This time he wasn't alone. The figure slowly lifted its head. Her eyes burned red, and then, in a voice like shattered glass, she whispered, "I see you." The legend of the Dyan. The next morning, drenched in sweat, Sagar rushed to work and told his colleague, Raj, about the experience. Raj went pale. "You need to leave that apartment. Now." Sagar scoffed. "Come on, man. It's just sleep paralysis. A hallucination." Raj shook his head. "No, Sagar. That's not sleep paralysis. That's the Dyan Bhoot." "The what?" "Dyan Bhoot, a cursed spirit of a witch. Long ago, she was a woman who practiced dark magic. The villagers found out and burned her alive. But she never truly died. She haunts those who sleep alone, paralyzing them, feeding off their fear. They say she marks her victims the first time they see her. And if you acknowledge her, she follows you forever." Sagar laughed nervously, trying to shake off the unease creeping up his spine. Raj's next words made his blood run cold. "Did you speak to her?" Sagar's heart stopped, because last night in his frozen state, he had whispered a single word. "Who are you?" She knows that night. Sagar refused to sleep. He left the lights on, kept the TV running, even placed religious charms near his bed. Anything to keep her away. But at exactly 3:14 a.m., the lights flickered and went out. His phone battery, which had been fully charged, died instantly. Then, he heard it. A clicking sound, like bones snapping into place. He felt breath on his neck. The room turned ice cold. He wasn't alone. Slowly, he turned his head toward the corner. And there she was, closer than ever before. Her face was now inches from his, her skin cracked and peeling, her blackened lips stretching into an inhuman grin. Her long fingers like talons scraped against his bed. Sagar tried to scream, but his body wouldn't move. And then, she climbed onto his chest. The weight was unbearable. He felt her nails press against his skin, digging in, drawing blood. She leaned in, her lips hovering near his ear. And then she spoke. "You called me." Her voice was an echo, layered with thousands of whispers. "Now we are together forever." The ritual desperate, Sagar sought the help of an old priest. The priest listened patiently before nodding gravely. "You have invited her. The bond is made. What can I do?" Sagar begged. The priest handed him a small pouch of black salt and vermilion powder. Tonight when she comes, don't show fear, don't speak, and at exactly 3:14 a.m., throw this at her. The final confrontation. That night, Sagar sat upright in bed, the pouch clutched tightly in his hand. At 3:14 a.m., the air thickened, the lights flickered. Then the clicking sound began. Sagar's heart pounded. She was here. Her shadow emerged from the darkness. Slowly, she crawled toward him. This time her mouth was open, revealing a deep void inside, a swirling abyss of countless screaming faces. She lunged. Sagar's hands trembled as he threw the black salt and vermilion powder straight at her. She shrieked, a sound so piercing that the glass windows shattered. Her skin burned where the powder touched, her body convulsing violently, and then she vanished. Aftermath. Sagar left the apartment the very next morning, never looking back. For weeks, the nightmares stopped. No whispers, no shadows. He finally felt safe. Until one night, as he was drifting off to sleep in his new home, his phone screen glitched. For a second. The time? 3:14 a.m., and then he heard it, a whisper. I never left. Final thought, once you see the Dyan Bhoot, she never truly goes away. She waits, she watches, and the moment you forget her, she returns.